Okay, so James here. I'm 16. Sorry. Retake. My name is James. I'm 16. I'm trans and gay, and as you know, I make YouTube videos about my mental health. On my channel, I talk about my mental health, behavioral issues at school, and mainly my life, and mainly to spread awareness for other people who may be going through the same thing as me, to know that they're not alone and that these are real struggles and that there are real people out there like them who deal with similar things. So today on my YouTube channel, I'm going to make a video about friends and what it is like making friends, and how like having difficulties making friends and how having social anxiety all affect friendships, and how having a disability also affects friendships. So for me, making friends as a younger child was really hard, because if I didn't have people who didn't, like if I didn't have children who didn't understand my disability, or who were able to I guess manage my disability, which manage is not really a good word. People who were, I should say accept. People who were not able to accept my disability, so people who were not able to handle someone who has a disability as a friend, which they would not be good friends for me. So if I found someone who were not able to accept someone with a disability as a friend, then I would not be able to make a friend there, and that would not be a good friend for me. So then I would miss out on having a friend like that. So that's one way. Also, if there are people who do not have similar interests in me, I also had a hard time making friends growing up. And also growing up, if people didn't approach me, then I also had a hard time making friends. And a lot of the times, people who do not have disabilities typically do not approach people who do have disabilities, which is really hard, because a lot of the times the people who don't have disabilities aren't approaching you because they struggle with approaching other people. So it's like they're not going to make a friend, because they're not going to be the ones to socialize. And I can relate with that. If there's people there and I think they are interesting, and if interesting, it would be a good friend for me, if I don't approach them, and they don't approach me, because a lot of times they're not mind readers. They don't read your mind. So they won't know that you want to be friends with them unless they want to be friends with you, or if they think you're interesting, then they won't approach you, and that's really hard. But recently I have made some friends, so I kind of wanted to do a little update on that. I guess I was in the right place, right time, and I now as a teenager was figuring out what I liked, and figuring out what places where I was able to find people who had the same interest in me. A lot of times I was in places where they did not have people with the same interest as me, so I had a hard time making friends, because I was not in, I guess, the right place, the right category of people. I was not surrounded by people who were for me. So at school, I made 3 new friends. I go to a therapeutic day school, and there is a lot of other people who have disabilities, who are part of the LGBTQ plus community, and are really cool. So my first friend is named JJ. Basically, we became friends. We were in the same academic classes, and then I'm also friends with another person. Their name is Faith. Faith is in the same homeroom class as JJ. So when I went to go to their homeroom class one time, I met Faith. So yeah. So we became friends. We actually hanged out one time outside of school, Faith, and they're really cool. I went to their house, and I played in the room. They like to play with toys still, so that's really good because I kind of found someone else who likes playing with toys sometimes, and it's kind of hard for a 16-year-old, 17-year-old. Well, I'm 16 and Faith is 17, so yeah. Oh, by the way, JJ's 16. I forgot to mention that. And then in my homeroom class, we don't have any academic classes together, but in the homeroom class, I am friends with Bailey. Bailey is 16. I originally met Bailey in an outpatient program. A few months ago, maybe like 9 months ago, and then they recently came to my school like 2 months ago and were in my homeroom class. So I originally was not friends with them in outpatient. We were just like mutuals, I guess. But when they became part of my school, I got to know them on a better level, a less therapeutic level, and now we are really good friends. We talk a lot in homeroom, and they're very nice to me, and I've been into school like 2 months longer than them, so if they ever need someone to help them with stuff, I know more information about the school than they do. And we also share a therapist, so if they are having a hard time and they want to talk to their therapist, I could vocalize it for them and basically help them out, which is really good. So yeah. But I kind of am doing a lot better with the whole friendship thing since I was a little kid. I've been putting me in better situations as a little kid. I used to get beat up because I think I was in, which this is never a right excuse. There is no excuse for beating up someone, but I feel like I was in a place where I was not welcomed, and now I'm in a place where I'm welcomed and my community more accepts me with the people I hang out with today. And unfortunately, the adults in my life as a young kid were putting me in situations where I was not welcomed, and basically that led me into getting in fights and getting to know people and getting to try to be friends with people who really were not there for me and who really are not the best people in my life, you know? So that's good. Right now it's summertime, so I have been a lot more active. I actually have been trying to be on YouTube more because I'm trying to do more story time videos, and I tend to make other shorter videos a lot of the time on TikTok. But now, because it's summer and I like to do story time videos in the summer, I'm using YouTube because it's a better, I guess, platform for longer video type of things. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. And on TikTok, I don't have my 10-minute feature. I only have 3 minutes. So to do like a video, like right now I'm at 8 minutes. Like this will be like 7 TikTok videos right now to do the story, because I'm at 8 minutes right now. But I'm very happy that YouTube is a platform because I really like it. So yeah, follow me on TikTok, which is James Recovery 1, and follow me on Instagram, which is Sour James. I'm very active on TikTok more than Instagram, but I do a lot of similar content on TikTok as I do on YouTube, and then I do like a lot of like pictures with family on Instagram, or my outfit checks on Instagram, or I post pictures of my dogs or pets. So yeah, well, thank you for watching my video. Bye. Have a good day.